Now, student of class 10th, once again we are here with this new video, and this video in this video we are going to cover the mass defect, binding energy, per nucleon energy. Before this video, I discussed about Einstein mass energy relation E equal to mc square. Discuss about the some Rutherford experiment and the observation and conclusion. We discuss about the nucleons, proton, neutron. Neutron is discovered by Chadwick, and so many things we had discussed in the previous video. Revise that video also and continue this video from that. This is the video we are going to cover in this video is mass defect. So what is mass defect? Mass defect is the difference between the rest mass of the nucleus and sum of the masses of the nucleon composing a nucleus is known as mass defect. If you see here in this equation, it is written delta m. Delta m is difference in mass. The difference is mass. What is the difference? So if you see in the square bracket, ZMP, Z is the number of proton and MP, P is the symbol for the proton and M is the mass of proton. Means number of proton is there, and if you multiply it by the mass of proton, you will get the total mass of the proton in that nucleus. Similarly, A minus Z is the number of neutron and Mn is the mass of neutron. If you multiply it by that number, you will get the total mass of neutron in that nucleus. So you add both and you subtract it from the rest mass, that is M, capital M. So you will get the some difference, and that difference is called mass defect. So mass defect per nucleon is called packing fraction. So how the nucleus is formed? Nucleus is formed with the help of proton and neutron by the attractive nature of the proton, and how the proton, since the proton is positive and neutron is neutron is neutral. So a positive and neutral only, how can they attract each other? This was a very great mystery, and it was told by Yukawa, a scientist of Japan, but nobody considered at that time. But after his death, his meson theory was published. His meson theory was adopted by the scientists, and they think that it was true what the Yukawa had told. So what is the meson theory? We will discuss in this coming video. Before that, what is binding energy? It is the energy required to break up nucleus into its constituent part and place them at an infinite distance from one another. Means how much energy is required to break the nucleus, that is called its binding energy. And binding energy we can find by finding the difference of mass, that is delta m, and multiplied by the velocity of light. That is what the mass energy relation given by Einstein. The same we are following here. The delta m is the mass defect and c is the velocity of light, and by multiplying these quantity you will get the binding energy of that nucleus. Now what are the nuclear forces? As I discussed here, there are two particle, proton and neutron. Neutron is neutral and proton is positive. So how they are attracting each other, this was told by Yukawa. So how the nuclear forces are there? There are forces between proton-proton, proton-neutron, or neutron-neutron in the nucleus. They can be explained by meson theory. There are three kinds of meson: positive pi meson, negative pi meson, and neutral meson. If you see the symbol, pi positive, pi negative, and pi naught. So pi positive and pi negative are 273 times heavier than electron, and pi naught is 264 times heavier than electron. And what is the nucleons? Nucleons are the proton and neutron surrounded by meson. So what is the main point of the meson theory? There is a continuous exchange of meson between one nucleon and other. It is very important line. Continuous exchange of meson between one nucleon and other means they are continuously exchanged from one nucleon and meson. They are exchanging their nature, and this give rise to an exchange force between them and keep them bound. Second, within the nucleus, a neutron is never permanently a neutron and proton is never permanently a proton. See, this is a very important to know because it is very new for you all. In a nucleus, neutron is never permanently a neutron, means neutron can be changed into other particle, and proton is never a permanent proton. It is also changing its nature. they keep on changing into each other due to exchange of pi meson. By exchanging of pi meson, proton change into neutron and neutron change into proton, and this is happening every time continuous. Then neutron forces arise due to the exchange of pi naught meson between the neutron. One neutron emit one pi naught meson, and when this was absorbed by neutron, it is converted to proton. So proton forces arise due to exchange of pi naught meson between the proton. Whatever the pi naught meson is releases by neutron, it was attracted by proton, it was exchanged by proton, and they change their nature of charge and keep them bound by the nuclear forces. The NP forces, the neutron proton forces, arises due to exchange of pi positive and pi negative meson between the nucleon. So proton, by taking pi negative or by emitting, neutron emit proton and negative pi meson. Neutron, when add with the pi positive meson, it convert to proton. Means by absorbing the pi positive meson, neutron converted to proton, and similarly when proton absorb pi negative meson, it converted into neutron. So neutron and proton, they continuously exchange, and the time involved in such an exchange is so small that the free meson particle cannot be deflected as such. So binding energy per nucleon is, it is the binding energy divided by total number of nucleon. Total number of nucleon means number of proton and number of neutron. If you divide binding energy by these total number of nucleon, you will get the binding energy per nucleon, and it is denoted by B bar. Means B bar is equal to binding energy per nucleon, or we can say delta mc square upon A, where A is the total number of nucleon. So till here you have to revise from your NCERT, from your reference book. Topic what I covered here, it is binding energy. There are so many numericals also. Solve the in-text question.